Welcome to Shop Talk for Thursday, May 29th. We have some guide classes I'm going to talk about and then some fun project classes as well. For our guide classes on Friday, May 30th, we have our embroidery class. And then next week on June 3rd and 4th, we have some sewing guide classes for you as well. Just make sure that you check and know what model machine you have so you can join the right class. We also have a few other things going on in the shop. On Monday, June 2nd, we have Sew Social. And then on Thursday, June 5th, we also have Sew Informative. So if you have time to join us for our open sew, which is Sew Social on the Monday, that's great. There's plenty of room for you to join. And then on Thursday for Sew Informative, that's a time when we share what we have going on in the shop and new projects. And that's from 10 to 11. So if you have time because you're out for summer break, then please join us for that one as well. Then that following weekend, on Friday, the 6th of June, we have two projects that you might be interested in joining us for. The first one is our garden flag, and that's an embroidery class. And we're going to work on learning how to use the applique in the hoop and put this cute garden flag together. And then also on that day, you could also choose to join us for our blue onion quilt. And that's the one I have here behind me. Part 1 is on that Friday the 6th. And we're going to learn about piecing our curves together and some of the tips and tricks I have for making this look awesome when we're done. Let's go take a look at the fabric we have for this week. This week's fabric comes from Riley Blake and it's called Berry Market. And it has some really cute summer print with the pinks and the teals that are together. We also have the 10-inch layer cake here that of all the prints that mix and match. I really like some of these fabrics because they have the cute little strawberries mixed in with the floral prints here on this one, and the pinks and blue are just a really classic look together. And some of the prints even have cute little bicycles, the vintage bicycles on them as well, with the little baskets on the front. And all of this would be a really cute summer tablecloth with the different pinks and reds mixed in together. Just something really nice and fresh for your table. For our Baby Lock highlight this week, we are showcasing some of the feet we absolutely love here in the shop. And today we're going to talk about the stitch in the ditch foot. And that comes in really handy when we're finishing off our garden flag, for example. Remember, this class is on Friday, June 6th for its first class. And what's really neat about it is if you have one of our midline or smaller embroidery machines, you can still do this really gorgeous flag. All these bright colors make it so fun and creative, and even with the smaller hoop, you're focusing on each tile at a time. So all you have to do is be able to do this piece of your project, and then you're doing all these individual tiles, and then you're sewing them together to create this really cool flag. And even with the black background, you can see how beautiful these colors really pop off of this project. At the end, to finish off the project, you need to be able to stitch through the different panels to kind of sew the two layers together to hold them so that they don't slump. And what you can do is with this foot, here on the back you have this little bitty guide, and that guide is what you lay in the seams of your project, and that allows you to stitch straighter so that you don't have those seams showing on the front, and it still gives you that support that you need to hold the whole project together. It works great too for finishing off quilts or walking around the edge of your quilt. Lots of great uses for our little stitch in the ditch foot. One of the best features about our little stitch in the ditch foot is that it's going to be compatible with most of our Baby Lock sewing machines, even our smaller ones like our Jubilant, and then all of the midline and even into our larger machines. If you haven't been in the shop in a little bit, we have some exciting news to share. We have Shelby that just finished her second quilt by joining our beginning quilting class, and Emily just got her brand new Baby Lock serger. So neat to see the next generation of sewers joining our community. Thanks so much for joining us this week on Shop Talk.